Oh, snap. This is Brothers Talking Podcast. Brothers Talking Shit Podcast. Entertainment. I gotta get used to saying that. I used to say that. Brothers Talking Shit Podcast. Entertainment. Episode 3. If you don't know, after 3 episodes and 179 episodes of Brothers Talking, who I am the Flesh Man. I am the Fat Boy. I will call you Broadish. I am your Huckleberry. And I am Mr. Pete the Blitz.
And I'm Rel, aka Iceberg Shorty, and I really do this entertainment shit for real in life. So here we are.
He do all right. He do all right. We about to see how good you do because we about to lock in. All right, y'all. So we've been we did this our 3rd episode, and we started a new series called Friends and Neighbors. Your Friends and Neighbors.
Yeah.
On Apple TV.
Yep.
All right. So before we tap into breaking it down, should we talk about how you feel about it? How we feel about it?
Oh, that joint fire. Like that joint is absolutely fire. I don't even know what to say, right? Like for me, 3 episodes in, is you know what I'm saying, a certified Brothers classic, right? Like that's what we are with it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it's 100% there, right? It's a Brothers classic, it's certified, and you know, like that joint get going. We talking about John Hamm, one of the best actors in the world. We talking about goddamn Amanda Peet. Right, I don't know all the other people with name in there, but Amanda Peet is his ex-wife.
From what's the John?
What?
From
And this will be spoilers, by the way. Spoiler alert. I'm about to put I gotta put a new tag on that joint. Spoiler alert. Right? So that's what we are.
My man from Banshee.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Banshee is?
No.
Oh, you gotta do better. You gotta do better.
Did you put it on the list?
No, it's 4 seasons and it's a long time ago, but
Showtime, right?
Yep. No. I want to say Cinemax. It might have been that long ago.
I thought it was Showtime. I could be wrong. Yeah.
Well, that's neither here nor there. All right, so all your friends and neighbors stars John Hamm.
Yep.
Yo, he's heating up, like on some damn shit. You know, you see some actors who you might see when they're younger, then as they get older, they just start popping up. And I think he's really stepped his game up from Fargo.
By the way. It was Cinemax.
Okay. So,
yeah.
Fargo, that last season of Fargo, he killed it. Hell of a season. If you ain't watched that, step your game up. Then he was on Man last season. And here we go with
he's John Hamm, and he's been John Hamm for a long time. You never watched Mad Men?
No, I didn't watch Mad Men.
You bugging? Then you don't even know he's been him.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like he's a face that I've always seen, but lately I just been catching. He's been just killing everything I've seen.
Been him. He is definitely.
All right, so John Hamm's he plays what's his job?
Cool. He was the finance guy.
Yeah.
Down on Wall Street.
Finance guy. Andrew Coop. Finance guy.
Yep.
Who? All right, so we're breaking it down.
Yeah. Break it down. What you got?
He got divorced 2 years ago. Found his wife cheating with I want to say his best
friends. Yeah.
With his best friend, NBA with his best friend.
Yeah.
So when it came on to show how basically when he started in this industry, the struggles of it and how you get a bigger house and then you keep working and you get the bigger house and you got all the things you want. Then you walk in one day, and your wife's having sex with your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
So the show starts 2 years after him doing that. Wife keeps the house, which is crazy. And he meets a young lady at a bar. He had a bar chilling. Young lady throwing him all the signs, whatever.
All the game.
Right, throwing him all the signs, whatever. He ended up sleeping with her. She tells him she does work where he works at, but she don't work under him, anything like that. But she is below him as far as her rake in the company.
Yeah.
And Coop ended up getting fired for basically his boss trying to line him up to me. Or it's an animosity with his boss there. In the first 2 episodes, I don't think they really tapped into really what
it ain't no animosity. He's stealing from him.
It's just greed.
It's greed. Yeah, he took his accounts.
And he got rid of him for that.
Yeah.
And
just used the fraternization against him.
Right. So, but I think that's something we definitely going to see throughout this season. That's not going anywhere.
I think he might. I think he might rob him, but I don't think it's. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's much storyline there. And I mean, I'd be surprised.
You watched all 3 episodes.
Yeah.
He's taking the process. Okay, so we just saw the first episode. So, first episode, his wife cheats with his friend Nick, right?
Yeah.
He walks in on it crazy. She keeps the crib and all that. Me from the rip, we got to sell that crib. I'm sorry. Even if I got to pay for the crib you're going to live in, you are not living with this boy coming over here enjoying the fruits of the house that I put together. I'm tripping.
It's dubbed as a comedy, right? So I think that's part of it, right?
Okay.
Like it's a comedy drama. But sell a house, but maybe you don't want to disrupt your kids because you got 2 kids, a son and a daughter.
Right.
Yeah.
It got to be hard to come to the crib and main man cooking steaks on your grill, though.
He said that. Right, he said that. Right, and he said right. He punched his daughter, boyfriend in the balls.
Yeah, he got a lot going on. Yeah. So with the whole thing, even the young lady never filed a complaint against him, which was I found that interesting that she never filed a complaint against him as far as the job situation. Liv.
I didn't find that interesting.
You didn't?
No. Man, old boy was setting him up.
And that shit was nutty, yo. All right, so then his sister Ellie. Yeah, I think I'm really like her.
Yeah.
She's he can't afford, he had to change some things in his life. He can't afford she was paying for her apartment. I guess he paying for the crib he lived in, his wife's crib, and then the crib his sister lived in. So he got a lot of things financially going on.
Yeah.
My first thoughts, I ain't gonna hold you, was why he didn't sell that car.
The Maserati?
Yeah.
The same reason why Lou told him not to.
Or right. The same reason why Lou said he didn't.
Right. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Right.
Not to, but why she said he didn't. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What he's supposed to do? You gotta, keep up appearances.
All right. So where he ends up at the friends at the I'm going too fast for you?
You're going too fast. You're just all over the place.
All right, come on. Where we at?
Right. So like episode 1, right? Break it down. Episode 1, he's basically just going through and telling you his story about how he got here, right? It starts off, he's in the pool, right? You know what I'm saying? After robbing somebody's house, goes to the backstory. Wife cheats on him. He moves out. He's trying to keep up with the Joneses, which is actually the theme song of the episode, which is like, somebody bellowing in the back, keeping up with the Joneses.
Right.
And he gets fired from his job. He's trying to maintain his life, and all he sees is bills, right? He's just running down his entire life, everything that it costs, and all this interaction with all these different people in his life. His parents, his sister. Is she a drug addict or an alcoholic? I think it's drugs, right? I think she's a recovering addict, right?
Right.
Yeah, something. But she also plays the guitar. And, the interactions between having your friends in your social group and they all hang out at this country club and they all go to each other's house. And it's just all a wicked mess of people of upper echelon being there, right?
Right.
You don't have a job. You got a 2-year non-compete. People want you to bring, your book of business with you, which you don't have. And now it's like, all right, what am I supposed to do?
So figure it out.
Yeah, how you gonna figure it out? So he gets into B&E.
Well, the thing is, too, he still finds himself in the same circle that he was in with his wife, but now his wife is in that circle with his best friend. So he finds himself in at parties or
he never left the circle. Yeah, like he's in the group. He's in the friend group. Like they were his friends.
Right. I can't do it
though. All of his friends are still there. You got to go find a whole new friend group.
Are they really his friends?
Yes, or whatever they are, whatever they are.
It's a circle, right? It's the I take it more of like with everything. It seems this is just how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to go to the country club and do this, as he says on the show. Right. You're supposed to, all the rich people in the neighborhood, we all get together and have. I don't think they're necessarily friends. It just feels like what you should do in this environment.
And that's what I mean by saying the word. I wouldn't consider them friends like you and I are friends, right? Or like what I'm saying, we friends with the gang. I wouldn't say that. When I say friendship, I'm talking about who else is he supposed to go hang with? Right? Who else are you supposed to have a life with? The answer is nobody, because he didn't have a life with nobody else outside that particular group. And him and his wife ain't the only people that got friction and static, right? The other dude, what I'm saying, boy, his waitress girl across the pool from his wife and all the other women, right? Yeah. So
So, and in the midst of all this, he's also messing with a woman in the group who's currently going through a separation. Sam,
Yep.
what you were just speaking on, her husband
Yep.
brings his new little shorty to the country club.
Yep.
To, I guess, hey, look, I've been coming here. This is where I come at. She
It's
coming
my
with me,
country club. It's
right?
a
So you
white
got to deal
country
with that,
club. I don't have another country club to go to. They said they pay $140,000 a year to be a part of no, $100,000 a year to get charged 40% extra on a salad.
right? Right. And then even what it made me think about too, him trying to keep up with the Joneses. With
Yeah.
his neighbor came up to him about some affair where he usually gets two tables. The tables is $30,000 a pop.
Yeah,
You
you better
already know you're in
do
a
it
better
too.
situation,
Yeah.
but just because of the look, he
Yeah.
still says keep the tables. Like he's still
Yeah.
going to get that 60 up, knowing
Yeah.
financially that's not the best move in the world,
Yeah.
which is crazy. So so like you said, he go through his financial situation.
Yeah.
He finds himself at one of their parties,
Yeah.
walking through their house.
Yeah.
He went to use the bathroom,
You
walking through
want
the
to go
crib.
use the bathroom. Yeah.
He walking through the crib. He end up in a bedroom. End up opening the top drawer. Top
Yeah.
drawer, a bunch of watches.
And money.
Rolls
He
of
had the
money.
money rolls there.
Rolls of money just sitting there.
Yeah.
Did he grab the watch then too?
He did. So
So he
that's the best part of the show. I love it how he grabs the watch and on the screen it break down like what it is, like
how
all
much
the
it
features,
cost?
how much it costs, retail, how much it is, and the line was
How
like,
you
I'm
don't
saying, you
wear
don't
it,
own a paddock, you just hold on to it for the next person,
right? For
right?
new
Like,
generation, right?
yeah. Like that was dope.
Right. That's definitely dope. How they go about doing that.
Yeah.
And he ends up taking the paddock,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Takes the paddock
Yep.
and what goes
Yeah, he goes to
a jewelry
a
store
jewelry store. Yep.
trying to turn it in. He
Yep.
almost through the process. Everything running smooth. Main
Yep.
man about to give him, I want to
200
say,
bands.
200 bands for the watch.
Yeah.
I just need the paperwork in the box that it come
The
in.
box. Yeah.
I ain't got that.
I ain't got it.
So he already know he a jewelry store guy. He like,
Yeah.
look, man,
Yeah.
here, go ahead, go see Lou.
Yeah.
Obviously, how you trying to move, I can't move in that space, but this is how you go about doing it,
Yeah.
right?
And I think he went to go see Lou live in the Bronx.
Right, in the hood. I swear that show, besides when they go to that area, it looks like don't remind me nothing in New York, but maybe I'm tripping.
They on the outskirts.
Watching
Right.
that joint. But then he almost got caught doing that.
Got caught doing what?
I got that down. Almost got caught doing first home when he was walking through their house. Was that then or was it? No. That might be the second house.
Yeah.
All right. So
the wife was sleeping with the daughter boyfriend.
that's the second episode.
That's
right.
the
So
third
the episode ends with him taking a watch to Lou.
Yeah.
Lou gives him I think I want to say
65.
60,000.
65. So she offered him 65. He said like 90 or something like that. And then she was like, something, you desperate or whatever. And she was like, all right, 60. Or he said I was desperate. And then she was like, 60. He's like, wait, you just said 65. She said, sold. Now back to my original offer, Mr. Negotiator.
Right. So the first episode is basically him still going, trying to figure his life out, but taking his bread.
Yeah.
And I guess starting to figure out that this might be something that I can do because these people sit back here, they're in their neighborhood, they leave their doors unlocked. They're so comfortable in this space, whereas though I still make sure my blinds closed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they just so comfortable just leaving things open where people can just come and go as they please. Matter of fact, he did almost get caught because when he went into their house, he went back to their house.
Who else?
He didn't take the watch at first because he went back and got the watch, and that's when the cops came and knocked on the door because they was going on a trip.
On vacation. Yeah, and he was acting
right.
Like he was
upset. So when he took the money roll at first, then he went back because they were going on the trip, and the cops came and knocked on the door and said, well, your wife told us y'all were going on a trip. And he said, oh, my car's out front. I told my son to bring it up put it in the garage. Put it up in the driveway. Yeah. So that's how he almost got put on the first one. So he was smart enough to throw a robe on, mess his hair up, and be like, oh, my wife messed up and was able to get himself out of there because they're not used to that kind of thing happening around there anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so that's how I knew I wasn't tripping on the he almost got caught.
Almost got caught, yeah.
Right. All right. And it's obvious that Sam, who is the woman he's messing with, I'm interested in seeing when Liz finds out that Sam's messing with.
Sam is sleeping with him. Cool. Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing how that plays out.
I thought it was going to happen when they was doing the self defense
Episode 3.
class. Yeah,
Episode 3.
Theoretical herpes.
Right.
That shit is
Wow.
hilarious. That shit's
Wow.
hilarious. At least they give me herpes. Like, yeah, you herpes. Like, no, theoretically he didn't get up. Oh,
That's
theoretically
wild.
herpes. I'm like, oh shit. I
That's
saw the
wild.
name of the episode. I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? Yeah, that's just legit.
So first episode, I was on it. So the thing about this 2 episodes dropped, so I immediately jumped into the second episode.
Yeah.
Second episode, I think he might have met Lou the second episode. Am I tripping? I think he meets Lou the second episode.
Who's Lou?
Lou is the
the pawn lady.
Right.
Yeah.
So after, was it the second time he came? Second time he came with the other watch.
Mm-hmm.
She denies him. I don't want it. Take it back on with you. I'm not dealing with you.
Yeah.
Then she runs his plates.
Mm-hmm.
She has his plates ran.
Yep.
By a homie. She now I ain't gonna hold you. This you talking about getting on my motherfucking nerves. Liv gets on my motherfucking nerves because she, to me, I'm irked by just her. You cheated on me with my best friend, and then it's don't act like you worried about me. Stay out my life. Go ahead, do what you're doing. We can conduct business as far as our children, but just her energy to come and go. She shows up at the crib, texts him. He doing something at the crib. I think what he was doing at the time. Texts him. He comes out back with a beer, and he shares a beer with her. Like I know it's a comedy and everything, but I'll be irked with her, just her privilege or whatever it is. I definitely think Coop is too nice, and that's why I ain't mad at it. Because at the end of the day, like even what you said, him letting her keep the house, the kids is comfortable, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's just for you to show up at I'm worried about you. You should have been worried about me when you was out here sleeping with my man. Like everything gonna come back to that regardless.
He's sleeping with her friend too. Or her friend.
Not while we're together. It don't go that smooth if it was opposite. If it's a man who slept with her best friend, it don't play like that. Like we said, it's a comedy, but I ain't gonna hold you. I'll just be bothered by just how she move and just her energy and situations on the show.
I love Amanda Peet as an actress, always have. She's in one of my favorite movies, a lot like Love with Ashton Kutcher. So she can't do no wrong in my eyes. She's killing that shit.
You see how she's a child therapist, right?
Them kids fucked up.
I see the kid came and told her he just randomly just keys cars for no reason, and then she just keys a car.
Yeah.
I think I'll grow to like her character, but just the way she be sometimes, I'll be like, yo. When I put my real life, that's what I think about real life shit. I do not be feeling shorty, but she have a way with she's having a way right now as far as Coop. Yeah, she starts by script that beers. All right, so Barney is his financial advisor.
I fuck with Barney Chow.
Right. Who's basically the one who's telling him,
you about to be broke.
Right. You need to sue. You need to sue the company. I guess he tried to put him in some job situations he wasn't really feeling. When you spend
that one joint, the last one he went to,
when he was
he was sunning the shut up.
My book
shut the fuck up.
Right. Whose son is he? But he somehow he
like my sister, there it is with them cheap ass shoes.
The truth be though, because I know what I seen that, and it took me back to what's my man name on the wire? Main man, Proposition Joe.
Prop Joe, yeah.
And I remember they was like, he gonna put him in charge because he's Prop Joe's nephew on his sister side or some shit like that. Like that's a sister son, so he go. So it's crazy.
My nephew, my sister's boy.
Right. So even in like the hoodest of situations in corporate America, those things still stand. Like you get what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's my sister's son. I got to put him in a situation. So that stood out to me. So Lush just popped. Okay, so first he goes to get his sister. We ain't talking about that. He goes to get Ali. Tell Ali, listen, Ali, I can't. He ain't want to tell him the situation, but I can't afford to have you
no more. Yeah.
Right. Have your own crib. I'm gonna take you to mommy and dad house.
Mm-hmm.
And so mom and dad expected her to come, but then when she show up, they only got a room set up for her.
Right.
So he ends up moving Ali
to
in with him.
the crib. Yeah.
Right. Interesting. So with Ali being there, Lou shows up to Coop crib.
Mm-hmm.
Coop come in, Lou sitting there, chilling with Ali, having white people so friendly. Somebody just show up at my crib looking for my sister. I'm not inviting you in and sitting down and happy. Like, this shit is just crazy, bro.
It's not crazy. Like, that's not, nobody just shows up at your house in those situations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I love it. It just be like, yo, what in the hell? Never in my life I'd be like, yeah, you know Rel? Yeah, I know Rel. Oh, I came to see him. All right, well, I'll let him know you stopped by. Like, you not sitting here chilling. Like, this ain't that. You get what I'm saying? But so she shows up. She did some research. How do you think this plays out with Lou and
oh, they're gonna have a great relationship. I think that, you know what I'm saying, she's gonna be the person getting all the stuff and fencing all the stuff that he finds, because he's just getting started. Right. He ain't really taking nothing. He took 2 watches, right? But you can see the escalation of there's more being needed. The last episode ends off with Liv asking him for $1,000 a week for a tennis pro for their daughter, right? So it just keep the drum set for the son, right? Like, it's just going to keep escalating all the things. The $200,000 for the lawyer, that's just a retainer in 2 or 3 years. So all the money he sees going out is really fueling all the things he's going to have to do in the near future to keep it going.
Can you not see her being, as much as you say partners, I might see her as somebody who's holding something over him?
No. I think she hood and she doing what she protecting.
All right, if I'm hood, and once I start and you get mixed up in hood shit, you get hooked up with people from the hood.
Yep.
And let's say it was to happen. Everything, he got his money from his lawsuit, and you think, oh, we just gonna let you walk away from that? And I'm eating off of this now. I'm seeing another kind of money I wasn't seeing as Lou.
Yeah, I don't see Lou being a problem. Lou want to make sure that he ain't, you know what I'm saying, the problem. I think it's the opposite, right? And she was like, I'm just getting some insurance. I know where you live at, right? If you go to jail and don't talk, cool. If you go to jail and talk, I know where your family live at.
So
Bronx rules.
If you've watched the first 2 episodes of Brothers Talking Shit Entertainment, we have these type of things that's said, and then we have the next episode, and I'll be right. Who knows?
You couldn't wait. We 2 goddamn spots away from you being right, and you just had to get it out there.
Oh, indeed.
Put it on your chest, right? All your text messages to me have said, "Yeah, I can't wait to say I told you so."
Hey, we out here, baby.
Start there. But anyway.
All right. So, and I want to say which one. Okay, so in one of the okay, so I think to a certain extent, Coop is trying not to be as interactive with the group as he once was, but whether it's Barney or
he's not trying to be as interactive with the group as he once was, because he's trying to steal from them. And he can't be with them if they all out, right?
No, because I think even with when he got invited to Nick's house for the guys' night, the guys thing at the house, he was planning on chilling with the kids. He had made pasta. The kids had ended up having plans,
right?
And then Ali had plans to do a show. He was going to go to the show with Ali.
Yeah.
So I don't think necessarily even with that, it's uncomfortableness that why would I come to your crib? You got pictures. Then he still got pictures of me up, us playing golf and all that type of stuff. Like as far as Nick,
yeah, he don't have no problems with it. He just think it's a normal thing, right? And like that's the best part about it. So you just think it's so cool.
Like oh yeah,
I'm glad you could know.
No, bro, we're not never gonna be cool again, bro.
So you know what I thought? I thought he was gonna score on Nick, right? I thought it was gonna be him who was gonna score. I was like, oh shit, he about to do him dirty in his own house.
Now before that though, the argument was between Sam's ex-husband and Coop.
Yeah.
Sam is saying, Sam's ex-husband, I can't think his name. He talking about she's trying to take this from me, huh? Fat man. Yeah. She's trying to take this. He's kind of the opposite of Coop to me when I look at it.
Yeah.
He's more like, yo, I'm not giving her everything. And Coop has kind of been that guy who has.
Yeah.
And let me ask you, if Sam and Coop wasn't messing around, would he take it as personal as he took it, the things he was saying about Sam?
I think he was just drinking and had something to say or do. Yeah, I mean, you know.
You think Coop would have just said something regardless?
Yeah.
To him.
Yeah.
And to me, in the eyes of everybody else around him, he's kind of a. I get softy to a certain extent.
You think Coop's
And even
off
though
or Fat Man?
Coop,
Oh, okay.
because of how easygoing he was with the situation,
Mm-hmm.
and just how he plays it when he should be mad, and he has every right to be mad, and he has every right to keep that. I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
and he has his moments though, and he has no problem telling her about herself. Like at the end when she asked about the tenant, because I don't even think it was about the classes. It was more about him being replaced as far as being her trainer than paying for the classes. You get what I'm saying? But I think even as when other men look at him, by the way Fat Man was talking,
Mm-hmm.
oh, just you was like you. I'm not you. They're not gonna have her way with me. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or she's not gonna have her. Sam won't have her way with me like Liv has her way with you.
Yeah.
Just go with the flow and just take everything from you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I even get a vision of with every instance, whether it's the job thing or Liv, he's not a fighter. As far as just things happen, you lose your job and you just like, oh, I can't do nothing about it. The thing with the wife and how you just kind of let things happen, or you get what I'm saying? Like maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm reading too deep into it. What you think?
Nah, bro, I just think he cool and he just trying to go through life and like I think it's episode either 2 or 3 where he just runs down all his bills and all the things it costs. I just think he's just trying to get to that place. It's not that he didn't want to work to maintain where he was getting turned away. Right? So he like it's almost like
No, I'm talking about fight for your book, fight for what you deserve. They cheated you out of.
He did fight for it, but he was like, it's nothing there. They're using the one thing against him that becomes the, you know what I'm saying? You got fired for cause.
Right.
Right. So when you get fired for cause, there's nothing there. So there's nothing for you to fight for if that's what happened. Right. So he like, oh girl told on me. Then he tried to get her to recant her statement. And she was like, I didn't give a statement. He's like, what? And then it clicked on him what it was all about. Right. So he just got stabbed in the back on some corporate BS. And like there's nothing you can really do there. Like there's nothing to fight for, right? So even the fight for it is going to take 3 years. The lawyer told him 2-3 years.
Right.
3 years.
So my when I look into the future as far as this show, I see him becoming colder.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, for sure.
Whether it's the life that he has to lead or he's going to become
escalate your level of crime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to start piling up on you.
And I think it's going to come a point where Lou,
bag of money.
As much as I'm doing for you, Lou won't need a favor. Lou might have something like with the situation when the ball came in and she had to pull up burn. It's gonna be. I'm real interested. Huh?
She's like clack clack. She said you were gonna leave here or leave here wishing you left.
Right. Lou here. Lou ain't with it. All right. So in the midst of one of these situations, before he goes to Nick's house, he goes to rob one of the neighbors who the wife's supposed to be at. So basically, the wives are doing one thing, and the husbands are doing another. Right?
Yeah, they were doing self-defense, and all the dudes was at Nick's house. Yeah,
chilling, partying, playing games, whatever.
Playing with the toilet.
Right.
He said it's gonna be my George Foreman grill.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah!
So, $30,000 toilet.
He goes to rob one of their friends who's a chef's crib.
Yeah.
He goes, steals a $30,000 bottle of wine. When walks in? The neighbor's wife and a college student
it's her daughter's boyfriend, and it's the chef's wife. That's why it was funny when he finally got to the point like, no, my wife don't do nothing like that. And then it flashbacks to her getting bust down on the couch, right?
Right. Your wife is out here wilding out, and you thinking everything good. Yeah, because they was talking about being married or something, and he's like, oh no, me and my wife, we in the best spot ever. And it's like, yeah, okay, your wife, if you knew what your wife was doing right now.
Yeah, pound time.
So that's wild. Yeah. So I'm interested in seeing, can we see it being a thing where though there's a lot of instances in the midst of him not being a professional criminal, there's gonna be a lot of bumps and bruises and situation like that. Some that you don't expect, some you can't control, happening in these instances as far as him taking stuff from people's houses. Yeah. The one neighbor, the first guy that he did steal from, reported his watch stolen. Cops came.
Yeah.
Then the cops is like, which is even crazier now. Why would you got 15 watches here? Why would somebody take one? He probably just misplaced it. They rich, they used to get money, they just lose it. So the cops like, we ain't even really worried about it because it's one watch. It was And then again, once again, me being from where I'm from and all the people I know, you put that many watches in front of them, they're not just taking one watch. All the watches go and go. So that's a whole nother just.
But I think that's Coop being smart because he's like, yo, they have so much stuff, they won't even miss some of this stuff. It's like,
they won't miss one
thing.
thing.
He's like, I don't even know if dude know. He's like, I haven't seen it in forever, so I mean, he probably forgot that he has
the
it.
second watch he stole. He said he ain't wore this in years.
Right.
He ain't thinking about it.
Right.
So I mean, as much as he gonna take the bumps and bruises as far as not being familiar with breaking and entering, he's smart enough to know not to take 10 watches and just to take one watch and to take the watch that he don't never wear, that he not really thinking about, and when it comes up missing, he'll be long gone before he discovers it.
Yeah.
All right. So what else we got? All right, so I one of my favorite characters I think is going to be Ali. So Hunter, he got 2 children. Coop got 2 children. Hunter plays the drums, and Ali, and what's the other daughter name? I don't even think I got her name down. She plays tennis. So Hunter goes. He's in the band or whatever. So he's going to the party to perform at the party, and peer pressure, be a mug. The homies talk him into taking mushrooms. So he takes the mushrooms, goes to perform, starts tripping off the mushrooms, ends up in the bathtub at the party, locked in the bathroom, and he calls Ali, and Ali comes to save her nephew.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to just seeing the growth of Ali. All the characters I feel like are characters that we're going to see grow and become something totally different, or just something different than what they are on the show right now. So I really like Ali though.
I have it. We back.
Right. We back. All right. So
but hold on real quick. We back, but you had a goddamn whole wardrobe change.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just got to change it up. Sometimes you just got to change it up. Yeah, I mean,
that's funny.
Sure, yeah, be in the middle of the show, you gotta go change your label.
I didn't, by the way.
Oh, well, it happens sometimes. I had to go throw that black low boy on. You know what I mean? But all right, to end episode 3, Coop was caught trying to steal from Nick House. So he was going. I like he about to take his NBA ring.
He definitely was getting ready to take that ring to go take it to Lou.
And somebody
pulled the gag on. Yeah.
Who you think it was?
The cleaning lady.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Nick, and they showed the cleaning lady. See, stuff like that. I watch too much TV not to
pick up on it.
So I think it's gonna be the cleaning lady.
Yeah.
You think she tried to bribe him? You think she tried to?
Yeah, he definitely gonna have to start paying her off. It's kind of like Walter White. Like it just got inherently worse. You know what I'm saying for Walter White.
You know what I think of? I think of what's the drink with these to sell? Weeds. I think the weed. Yeah. I think the weeds is so weed on. Always gonna be something.
Yeah, it's escalating.
All right, so we said that it's a 10 out of 10 as far as so far 3 episodes in Neighbors.
Yeah,
look forward to the development of the characters and seeing them evolve and what becomes of them. But I agree with you as far as the 10 of 10.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so you want to tap into Sinners.
I want to tap into Sinners.
Okay, I want to see Sinners.
Yep. Original horror movie by, you know what I'm saying, Ryan Coogler.
Him and Michael B. This they what, fourth?
Fourth movie, yeah. They did Fruitvale Station.
Right.
They did Black Panther.
Right.
Creed. And now this. But why do I feel like Ryan Coogler, yeah, also did that Fantastic Four one where he made Michael B. Jordan the Black Mr. Fantastic.
I don't think so.
I mean, not Mr. Fantastic. Flame On Boy.
Listen, that's one of them joints that, you know what, we'll never talk about ever in life. Like it'll go away.
Yeah.
And it'll never come up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they had a lot going on. So Sinners. I'm trying to think what has he had without Michael B. Jordan in it.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, they say he take a long time with his stuff. It's a lot of things going out. First of all, I want to see it, and I think people should see it just because black director, you get what I'm saying? And it wasn't corny. I enjoyed the movie myself. So I think it's always good when we get behind and see a all black cast for the most part, doing a thing. A lot of faces we're familiar with, a lot of faces, a couple of new faces that we've never seen before. I feel like Michael B really did his thing. I appreciate his acting and him playing twins and all that. It wasn't corny to me. What jumps out to you, bro? We want to take
one of the better movies I've seen in a very long time. I really appreciate the cinematography of it. I appreciated the dialogue, the script, I thought Michael B. Jordan had a twin, right? And it's some movies that you think about these things you don't really know because you don't know the actor. Michael B. Jordan is an A-list celebrity as far as what I'm saying, being in the movie game right now. I kind of think back to what's my man name? Armie Hammer. Armie Hammer, he nasty as shit right now. But Armie Hammer played the Winklevoss twins on The Social Network. He's only one person, right? But he bodied that role for, Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss. Shout out to them because they're heavy in the crypto space.
Tom Hardy did the what's the name twins?
I haven't seen it. Whatever you about to say,
I saw some of it. It was the
what's Wild West gangster type joint, right?
It's the what's the name brothers? The brothers for them song from Hov and Kanye. The one that used to play back to back all the time. Niggas in Paris. The what's their names? It's in the song. I can't think of the hook from Niggas in Paris though. Yeah, but he played twins before.
Was it the Hardy? It wasn't the Hardy. No, that's not it. I don't know.
No.
Yeah,
it's
Hardy movie.
That shit. What do you say, nigga? That shit. What do you say on Boston Harbor?
Legend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Cray brothers or the Cray.
Oh, I don't know.
Cray brothers.
Cray. Yeah, Reggie and Ronnie Cray. I never seen that.
I started it. It was a lot going on though. Yeah, he played, and it was like two totally opposite bulls.
Right.
It was so wild.
I don't know. Right. But yeah. So I appreciated that. I'm anti Haley Steinfeld, if y'all don't know, for reasons. Today is Thursday, April 24th. Tonight is the NFL draft. I'm a diehard Ravens fan, and I hate the Buffalo Bills. I hate the Cincinnati Bengals, Steelers. Anyway, not a sports podcast. We'll get to that.
Right.
But anyway, Haley Steinfeld is engaged to Josh Allen, the MVP quarterback from the Buffalo Bills. So I was like, I don't want to see her, but she bodied that role.
Yo, I never seen her. You seen her anything else?
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Because, she reminds me of,
Pitch Perfect 3 is what she's in. Pitch Perfect 2 and 3.
Oh, yeah?
She's in, yep.
She reminds me of an actress that played the darker role back in the day. I want to say she was on, remember on the girl who played
True Grit? She played in Bumblebee. She was the lead actress in Bumblebee. Edge of 17, that's where I know her from, the movie with Woody Harrelson. I love that movie. Barely Legal, 3 Days to Kill.
Remember the movie?
Hawkeye. She's in the show.
What's the joint? Goodfellas. Remember the girl that he was messing with before he got booked?
Yeah,
he was cheating before, but he
doing drugs with. Yeah,
right. She always be kind of like in the scary movies and all. She gives me her vibes a little bit, a little flyer though. You get what I'm saying? But I felt I'm like, damn, I know. I've never seen any of the stuff. I don't think that you mentioned.
Yeah,
but she really felt familiar to me watching that part. She did. Yeah, she definitely killed. She killed it. I can't think of the other female lead. I would say for the other brother, the one who he had the baby with. She was in Lovecraft Country, and she was
I never watched
nice in that. She did a thing in that. Everything I've ever seen her in, she's been dope. She did a thing. What's the old head boy name? Elroy.
Delroy Lindo.
Delroy. I loved his role.
Yeah.
The young kid. I didn't know he sung with her. He was the backup singer for her.
Fool.
The young boy.
Oh, okay, yeah, cousin.
Right. Sammy. Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy.
She the one told him he should go out for that role. She brought the role to him for real. And told him to go out for that role. He's been back around singing with her since he was 16. Boy, voice crazy.
Yeah.
He definitely did his thing. When he started, I didn't expect that voice to come out of that body. You know what I'm saying? Like, his voice was really like, did you not feel it?
Yeah, no, bro, he was dope. Like, everybody was dope. Omar Benson Miller, that's a big dude, played Cornbread.
Yeah.
Right? You know
I love him in everything he's been in.
Everything he ever been in.
Get Rich or Die Trying to he always
Ballers. He's in Ballers with The Rock, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, and then what's her name? Jamie Lawson. She played Pearline. Pearline was out of control, bro.
Yo, it's little tiny things in that movie that just bothered me.
What?
It was her screaming out, come in after all that, after seeing your husband and talking to your husband, and you not saying it then?
Huh? And no, that wasn't no.
Who's Pearline?
Pearline was the black lady who was married, who Sandy was messing with.
Yeah, what?
You talking about Child? Okay. You talking about Grace?
Yeah.
Grace
is the one. Pearline, what is she? Because she looked familiar too.
I don't know what she been in.
Was that her voice?
I don't know. She was in The Woman King. She was in The Batman, The Running Man. That's something new. She was in the Emmett Till movie. Yeah. I think she's fairly new on the scene. And like I said, her name is Jamie Lawson. But yeah, she was killing me. I got a husband. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let me wash up first. I just want to taste you, girl. He was on it.
Yeah. My man showed out. Cuz put him right on.
Stack and smoke.
Yeah. I love the movie. I ain't gonna hold you. I definitely love the movie. I'll definitely watch it again. The ending, I wasn't mad at the end. I wasn't mad at how none of it played out.
Did you stay for the cutscenes?
Yeah, I did. Well, yeah, for him singing, and then him singing at the very, very end.
Yeah.
And then when in
the bar.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. I enjoyed all that. To me, that's what I'm saying. Certain things, how, and then something happened because when you think back on it, if you watch it again, I didn't watch it again, but just how
I want to see it again.
The brothers was fighting, and then he comes out of nowhere to help Sammy. Yeah. So you never see what happens between them, even though he act like he about to stab his brother. Yeah. So you never have any clarity as far as what happened to Stack.
Right.
In that situation. So it was little stuff that kind of like was a little kind of corny, but I could still deal with it. How he sat back there and waited.
Any of it was corny. Like none of it.
Like how he sat back here and waited for Sammy told Sammy to go. Then he waited for the white boys to show up and shoot them all up and all that.
Okay. Yeah.
There's little stuff. The grace.
I like that. Yeah. I love that. How, you know what I'm saying? They went after the KKK dude who was trying to take the ball back. Right?
I mean, it wasn't terrible.
The grenades, had the Tommy gun,
he got
extra clip. I love
that box out. Yeah, that's the box he was talking about.
That's the one he was talking about. Yeah, he's like,
yeah. And then I wish we would have had a little bit more of a story about them being soldiers, because the soldier thing did come up, but I don't think we had too much clarity as far as what a military or what how that was.
Like, they went to Chicago and robbed the Italians and the what I'm saying.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Small stuff that was said in the sentence or two that I could have used a little bit more of. So for me, it would be more like an 8. I'll give it an 8. I'm definitely not giving it a 10.
What?
No, it ain't 10 status as far as a movie.
10.
It was that. Bro. It was the grace part. It was
grace. Okay.
It was the grace part.
Why did that bother you?
Because it was the whole.
How else were they supposed to get in?
Right, and that they had to do something to make him get in, because at the end of the day, for her to act like he was going to the town, they wasn't going nowhere. It was evident they wasn't going nowhere. As far as for all that, I'd have sent some of them to the town. If that was the move, I guess the move was to really get Sammy.
Yeah, I think they was in there loving the voice, because old boy, I think his name Remy, right?
Right.
Right, yeah, like he killed that dance when they was out there.
That dance, it was
the Irish. I'm not fucking with you.
It was cool. Like, it was cool.
No, it was great. It was a Brothers classic. When it
first started happening, I'm like, oh, this shit just went left. This shit, I said, oh, they jumping over the shark.
Go left, brother classic. You talking about this?
You know what? You said brother you can't give it an 8. You can't give it an 8, or you can't give it.
I can't give it a 7.
All right.
Yeah, it's a 10.
I give it an 8.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
I give it an 8.
Tripping.
I watch it again and enjoy it. It's just little parts that I was like I ain't gonna tell you when it started this. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like,
it was adding all the culture for all the things that was happening.
No, I ain't talking about. I told they was dancing out when when they took when everybody who came out they killed, and then they was dancing. I ain't talking about when he was singing, when Sammy was singing,
like that was
dancing.
one of the dopest scenes in the whole movie.
It was dope. Like it played.
He was
Okay.
killing it.
Once it played out, it was cool. But when I first saw it, I was like,
oh, no,
"What the fuck is going on?" When they was twerking, in the joint, I'm like, "Yo!" It's a couple times like, "Oh, Ryan went left on this joint," but it ended up being cool though.
I can't believe you didn't understand what that meant.
I understood it, but it
so why wouldn't you understand it?
Because they expressed it. They expressed it before. Or did I see something? Or I already kind of knew basically about the old. I think they said it in the movie about music bringing back the old and going
the
into the
past
future.
and then the future.
Right. So I understood it, but just to see it play out was like
dancing, beatboxing, the you know what I'm saying? He was DJing, then you had the African dude.
I give it the uniqueness.
Man.
It was definitely
was fly.
Definitely a unique movie. I'm watching. Maybe I'm watching.
I'm judging people who ain't been to go see it or don't want to go see it. I'm judging you or didn't think it was one of the dopest movies ever.
I think movies like this, at the end of the day, no matter what little things I got to say about it, and it's very little, are important. And I think it provides opportunity for more. So we got to go out there and support it, because if not anything else, even if you feel a way about it or you don't like certain stuff, let's not complain about us not getting our shots, and then when we get our shots, we ain't supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? So
even if I hated it, I would have came in here and said I loved it, but I absolutely loved it. Right? Like that's how, you know what I'm saying, pro I am. Like Variety, and I don't want to give them much on the magazine, right? The people who come, they took a shot at the movie, right? And I loved how all the actors in Hollywood rallied around it, like, go see the fucking movie, right? Pedro Pascal came in there like, shut the fuck up and go see it. Because they're like, oh, even though it did $67 million, the budget was 90, so they far off from, you know what I'm saying, being a profitable movie. Like, $67 million in
somebody
this
else
climate,
stepped up and said
and
something else too.
You know what I mean? And on an independent original horror movie, $67 million is amazing. It did like $7.8 million on Monday. It's the third highest Monday opening of any horror movie ever. I mean, you know what I'm saying, for a Monday.
You seen that? You watched the video when he broke down the 10-minute video, when he broke down the film and all that, and he was breaking down how they shot it and all that.
Yeah. And
that was dope.
That was dope. And
like you could tell he took his time with it. Like he put his pride into
it. He got talent beyond measure, man, and he's a student of the game, and you know what I'm saying, he's from the Yay. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
if you can't tell, let him open his mouth.
Area.
Right. All day.
Yeah, and I appreciate him, and they should continue to keep giving him budgets. But, you know,
so if you ain't went out and seen it, and hopefully we didn't blow up too much of it. I don't think we blew up too much of it, but
go see it. I don't care what we
said. Go support
the whole damn movie. Go see it.
Yeah.
And you late in the game anyway. It's Thursday. It's been out a week.
Right. It's been out. I feel like it's been longer than that. Oh, yeah, it was. It was this weekend. All right. So, Mobland episode 4. Now this is must see TV right here.
Yeah.
All right. So we
you know your man's just hit the group chat talking about Mobland, Paramount Plus.
Yo, JB, JB, I don't know what's going on with you and JB. Y'all gotta get it together, or we gotta get it on film.
Me and JB gotta get it together.
We gotta get it on. We gotta get it on. Or like you just say, oh, y'all gotta put it on wax. We gotta settle that. But Mobland episode 4. We start off with like, yo, I just love the character of Harry, man.
Yeah,
stand up guy. Man, he goes to see the guy who took the film from Bella.
Yeah,
man tried to bribe him.
Yeah, put the stack in his mouth.
Right, like
I'll take no bribes. Yeah,
right, and give me the other copy too.
Yeah.
So yeah, right. So he shows up for that. Now, see what's the name? Bella a whole trip. Now this Bella stuff a whole trip. Before we tap into Bella, all right. So H don't take no bribes first.
Right.
Second, Maeve is the one behind all this.
Maeve dirty dog.
And I don't know. I don't think Conrad know, but Maeve is the one who talked Eddie into killing Tommy.
Yeah,
I think that's clear.
She said it. It ain't like conjecture. She like,
I took what she said.
You called it episode 1, right? So I'm gonna give you your props on that, right? You called it out like, there's something up with her, and I'm like, nah, she ain't pulling the string. Maeve pulling all the strings, and her and Eddie is in cahoots on some grandmother.
I don't even think it's cahoots. I think he just doing whatever makes her happy. I don't think he got a brain to even conjure up the idea. It's all Maeve. Maeve is molding him, and she's like she has Conrad because she can sit back here and put something. I'm gonna go to that in 1 second, but Maeve is putting things into his head and controlling him.
Yeah, she can have it.
You know what I'm saying? And she got his ear more than his dad, grandpa, everybody.
Yeah.
She got his ear, and every time he has any doubt, she soothes over his doubt. She knows how to, and I guess she's had years of experience as far as doing so. Because I think she's done it with all of them. Well, I would say I don't know how much of a we're gonna tap into Kevin too. How much of a G that generation of the family is, but Conrad and Eddie, yeah, Maeve is really pulling the strings, crazy. So, you got anything on that?
No, I mean, like, I see her as the person who is really directing everything, but I don't know the angle yet. Like, for
why?
What? Yeah, right. Like why? Like
I'll be really feel like she bored, yo. Like she just be wanting.
I don't get that.
She like to throw the power in any. I don't know, man. It's just like
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It don't add up for me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So now Maeve's still stirring the pot.
Yep.
Maeve is convinced that Harry told about Archie and puts that in the Conrad head. And Conrad at first, he ain't really going for it.
He's like, it wasn't Harry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And
how do you know?
I think she's just trying to segment Conrad off from everybody who around him and love him. I'm starting to feel like she's gonna kill him and Pierce Brosnan gonna move on right after season 1. Because it just like, why would you say it was, you know what I'm saying, her? You know what I'm saying? And now I think it's you.
Right. You know what?
No, but we know who it is.
Who is it?
It's Harry's wife talking to old girl. She the one feeding the cops the information.
No. She don't know that. She didn't tell her that. No. No, she not. It's somebody else. It's something else. It ain't her. She is talking to her, but she's very limited in what she says.
She know. Okay.
She speaks about her husband, but she don't. She's not gonna sit back here and speak.
But when Conrad pressed her,
you would still got to know. She would have to know the funeral home, where it is. It's too much to it.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
Right. That's why he said it's just me and Harry who know what a body is. Harry ain't tell her what a body is.
But is it Maeve? That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you bring Harry up? You know what I'm saying?
Because Harry the only one who know, and she just paranoid as hell.
Nah, she can't
be.
You think
so? What's she doing? What? She lining up Conrad.
I think she lining up Harry to break people away from Conrad, and yeah, I think she lining up Conrad. I think
whatever. By the time that this season ends, the pyramid.
How many episode run is it? Do you know?
I'm not sure. We can look it up.
Yeah,
I think however things are lined up as far as the tree and who's in charge of, it's not going to be that. It's not going to be like this by the end of the season. I can see the season ending in Conrad and Harry not being on the same side. I felt like when Conrad showed up to the crib and showed up the crib and visits Jan. I ain't know. Did you think Jan was going to tell Harry? Because he said don't speak this to Harry.
No, I didn't.
She told him, I ain't gonna hold you. I thought the way he responded to it, I thought Harry must really love Conrad. Because anybody else, like, I felt like he was really real. So what? He did what? And I think he got whatever it is, it ain't gonna take too much for Harry for this flip the switch as far as Conrad. And he's trying to disrespect his love and this loyalty he got for him. And I don't know what he's done for him in the past. We might get some of that. But that was an overstep to me that I thought was going to change things. And then you got your hand. I don't think she ain't going to detail as far as him having the whole hand on the thigh thing. And you got to watch him anyway, because if you want to tap into it now, go ahead. How you feeling about the him showing Conrad showing up to the house speaking to Jane?
I appreciated it because, like I said, he just trying to top all the loose ends. He know that Harry is, you know what I'm saying, on some hold it down, but Harry just, you know what I'm saying, talking to his wife, and she out there talking in the streets. right? So even if that's what Maeve is trying to feed to Conrad, I still think that he's trying to figure out
He's
who's
trying to make
saying
sure.
something. No,
He's
I
trying
don't
to make
think he's
sure.
trying to make. I think he know.
He know what?
That Harry is loyal to him, and
Right.
it may and his wife may not be.
You think Conrad know that?
Absolutely, he wouldn't have went to go see her.
He went to go see Jan.
Right.
But to me, when you go see Jan, you putting everything at risk as far as you and you is. Because in the day, for me, when I seen it, I was like, that I didn't see many reasons why. I felt like there was gonna. I feel like there's gonna come a time where Conrad and Harry's not gonna be with them. And I think before the season's over, I could see a move where Conrad got his own thing going on and making his own space or whatever. But his loyalty is so deep that I'm saying his loyalty is deep. But when you mess with a man's wife and you come to that man's house and if you just sat back here and told, if he was on my leg and all that, that could trigger a whole nother thing in a man that all the loyalty, all the way he been riding and all the stuff he sacrificed and been with, could go out the window messing with that man's wife. And I think Jan know, I told him, but I don't think she want to get them worked up neither.
I think that everybody knows who Conrad is. You know what blew me this episode for real, for real?
What?
Finding out that Conrad used to sleep with Bella.
That was wild.
I was like, oh shit.
So Conrad sleeping with Bella.
Yep.
May find out. Then he put Kev on her. Yeah. First of all, the thinking is crazy.
Yeah.
This is my little shorty.
Yeah.
I'm caught up. My bad. I'm caught up.
Yeah.
This shit don't know. Yeah. I'm caught up. And my plan is to put her on my son. No. My wife know I was messing with her. She should be as far away from you as possible, not joining the family. That way of thinking is insanity to me.
Maeve is crazy.
Conrad is crazy.
No, Maeve introduced her to
no.
That's what he said. He said that Maeve introduced me. He said Maeve introduced me to her. I promise you.
Oh, I'm at the.
I went and rewinded. Like he said, Maeve.
I thought he said Conrad put him on.
He was talking about how she elevated. She was number 10, that she worked her way to number 1, and then Maeve found out. You're like, what happened after that? She introduced her to me. And I was like, ah! Like that's what I said, Maeve. It's crazy. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah.
But then Kev. I don't know what's up. He might be the one.
Kev?
He might be the one. Because that thing happened. He been holding that in. He never told nobody that.
What thing?
About Bella thing.
Right.
Then
the jail joint.
The jail. So of course, we talked about last episode. How when H went to help the maid get her mom situated in a spot or whatever, he seen an old prison guard. So him and Kev sitting back waiting for waiting for Richie to see what's gonna happen with Richie and all that. So they just laying low chilling. And Harry bring up to Kev like, yo, you remember such and such and such? He was a real hard nose. Kev like, no, it was a bunch of them. Yeah, it's hard to remember. That's not saying much. And then he was like, he went more into it, even though I think initially Kev knew who he was talking about.
He did.
Right. So come to find out, the prison guard who H was talking about was raping. Yeah, right. That's it. My bad. My bad, dog. My bad.
Come on, man.
He assaulted. I'm sorry. He assaulted Kevin, I guess, on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
So he's living with that. So to me, it's a bunch. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think his character development might be the craziest because he got all the stuff he holding in. Ain't got no control of his son, ain't no control of his wife. He just really like on some. What do you control, Kev? So either he gonna, I don't know where this can go with him, but that kind of person, I don't feel. That's a lot.
Nasty word.
It's a lot for a man to deal with. That's what I'm saying. Maeve ain't even. You can tell he went under Maeve guidance because all this wasn't even the win how I went with.
Not at all.
With that situation, to me, that's what made me think it might be him. He weak.
Kevin?
I think Kevin the get, but I don't know. He got a lot inside of him. That's what I'm saying. He might go crazy and end up going to killing spree or get wild and get on some real active kill type time. He's just not gonna stay how he is. that don't I don't see that.
I tell that just remind me of Sleepers. You remember Sleepers with
I
Brad
seen it
Pitt
a long time ago.
Yeah, like they was abused in a daggone boys type prison joint, and then they saw the daggone guard who was played by Kevin Bacon in the restaurant, and they killed him.
Oh, and they walk up on him and sit down with him.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you remember us?
Yeah,
I remember
like,
that.
no, man. Yeah, I made y'all tough. Like, yeah. Right. And they were certified killers by that point. Like he saw him, his eyes lit up. He was like, oh, today is the day.
I might have to run that back.
Yeah,
I'm definitely going to run that back.
Probably like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, see, that's one of them drinks I seen when I was young, but I need the a refresher definitely. So I knew that this young lady that Jam ran into was going to end up coming back and being a part of something. So come to find out now, they've sent her undercover to. Well, I think they really want her to get next to Conrad, but she's scared to death of that situation. So I think Jan ain't really know. I don't think Jan dumb enough to sit back here and tell some girl she just met the real business, and they really trying to get the Conrad anyway. So I could see her. I don't know. She might end up dead in a couple episodes. As far as her,
who
the young lady that Jam ends up hanging out with is undercover.
Yeah, she can go. Right.
Right.
Yeah, she can go for real. So,
all right. So we sent back here waiting to see. Oh, so Richie finally. We still waiting to see how Richie felt about the whole situation as far as my man said he killed his son and all that. So
I think he was cool with it, right? He said he told Harry when Harry went there, you know what I'm saying? He was like, gave him the gat, you know what I'm saying, Garrett? Right. He checked the jump, handed it back to Richie, and broke a stick off, you know what I'm saying, on the side of a box and jigged him up. And I was like, that was brutal, yo. The brutality of that was absolutely insane. Like,
yeah, Harry ain't no joke, bro.
It was crazy.
Now I don't need the gun.
Yeah.
And then one final request.
Yo, ask me how many times I rewinded that part. I had to rewind it, and I had to put the closed caption up to see what they said. And I hate closed captions. I hate
it. Oh, I got it. I closed caption everything.
I cannot. Yeah.
So Richie wants the family to show up
at the funeral.
It seems like something that could be real easy, but Nave, it can go left. It can definitely go left.
Absolutely insane.
So that's episode 4 of Mobland. It continues to be great. Like I said, Tom Hardy for me is. I mean, everybody's doing anything in this space as far as the show. So that's must-see TV. Sunday nights on Paramount when it dropped. That's must-see TV, definitely. Definitely is more than that. That's what you gave it, a 7, a 6 at first.
What?
Yeah, you gave the first 2 episodes you gave a 6.
Did I? Oh, I'm at a 10.
Yeah,
I'm at a 10. Like
they outside.
I'm at a 10.
Mobland.
I am at a 10.
Definitely. So next week we will be episode 5 Mobland, and we will be talking about episode 4 of Friends and Family.
Friends and Neighbors. Why can't you say friends and family? Your friends and neighbors.
Your friends and neighbors. Yeah. All right. WrestleMania happened.
Oh, nope, not that. Sorry.
Here we go. See, you're talking that shit to be. WrestleMania happened. What stuck out to you?
Come on, yo, you can't do that. It was 2 nights.
Well, I told you.
I told you. You can't be like, what stuck out to you?
Okay. I told you the wise man is Seth. I told you the wise man is Seth.
That was night 1. Let's go night by night.
Okay, night 1.
Yeah, night 1. You want to go to the main event of night 1 first?
Honestly, when I look at my notes,
your notes is trash.
It can be. What really stuck out to me night 1 was, besides the main event, Dom won the second night. Dom won night 2.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca and I went night 2.
Mm-hmm.
They killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me pull up the. Hold up. Do I still got the? Do I still got
There
the?
we go. Yep. So
All right.
you had
The War Raiders and New Day.
The world. Let's start with the first match. The
Okay.
World Heavyweight Championship match between Jey Uso and goddamn Gunther.
Yeah. Jay did his thing.
Jay did his thing, bro. He is so over. It can't even be understated, man. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Through the lack of rim of ring, he's not the most skilled wrestler.
He
got the crowd. He got the crowd. He got the energy.
Jay's a star.
Yeah, he is. He definitely is. He definitely is. Hard work, and that was a no-brainer.
I told you I was at all the events when he was breaking away from Jimmy, and when you know what I'm saying. Like that's how the song came about. You know, we was at Madison Square Garden. Me and my family was right there. You know what I'm saying? Watching the whole thing. It's just me, Oos. Day one. Main event Jay is in your city.
Definitely. Yeah, that was. I wasn't mad at the match. It wasn't the best match. It was what it was. Jay got the belt.
Yeah. Then you got New Day and the War Raiders. I could have went without that. Yeah. Jade and Naomi.
It's cool.
They missed some spots too, right? It was definitely some mess ups.
Because Jade not ready yet.
And it just looked crazy. So it just
Jade not ready yet. She just got the look.
Yeah. Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship against LA Knight. He beat LA Knight. Like
pretty good match.
Jacob is a goddamn star.
I get that like a B. It won.
Okay.
It won.
I'm at a B plus for that. I'm at a B plus for that.
It wasn't crazy.
El Grande Americano against Ray Phoenix. He was supposed to fight Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio got hurt.
I might have been checking on the Lakers game. I ain't even.
You know who that is, right?
Yeah, that's a little short dude. Cable. Yeah, he done sat back. What's crazy is I be seeing. Remember when he first came in? He came in with the black boy.
Yeah.
The black boy now doing security. He doing like he behind here agent in the back now.
Yeah.
The brown skin boy like he mixed or something. Black boy.
Ooh.
It was Gable and somebody else. They was a tag team. Gable and the black boy. And the black boy, he was real cocky and all that. He got an injury and I can't think of his name, but he a big boy too.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see him when they run out and they get to the back and all that. The agents. Okay. Yeah. He one of them. Yeah. Okay. So Gable been around for some years though. I think he might have came in with underneath Kurt Angle on them. I think was he that whole because it was like the
I stopped watching for a long time.
Yeah, that might have been. Yeah. So Gable been around for a minute though. He doing this.
You had the WWE Women's Championship match between Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair. I definitely went to go watch the Lakers on that part.
It was cool. It looked like something happened to her mouth.
She lost some teeth. Like
She trying to hold my teeth. Was no, shorty. Yeah. I'm looking like what's wrong with it?
Yeah, she definitely went to the dentist.
It was cool. Charlotte ain't win. It was cool. It wasn't that major.
It's all good. Then you had the main event of Saturday night, which was Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. Now you can go.
These is the top of the food chain boys, and they show why.
Yeah,
hell of a match.
That match,
hell of a match.
Crazy,
man. Listen, them boys was on point.
Yeah,
definitely might have been the highlight of the weekend.
Yeah,
especially with the ending. It was already rumors that Heyman was going to go with Seth.
Yeah,
so it was already rumors of that. Yeah, I think I brought it up to you. I said I think that was going to happen. I'm hearing that.
I try to stay away from that. It's like for me, I need as much kayfabe as possible.
No, right? I mean I think it. Sometimes you just be.
I know it come across. I'm just saying. I stay away from that. So I'm actually.
I mean, they can sit back here and say what they want to say.
Group and like they be on like that, but I gotta keep it scrolling, man, because I don't ruin Mania for me. Right, I stay away from people's predictions. Like Mania is the pinnacle of spring wrestling.
That's probably one of the only things I saw that happened. That ended up coming to be like as far as the come outs.
Right. Top of the food chain dudes getting it in that little ass ring. Like everybody got their finishes off multiple times. Like that goddamn curb stomp is something special.
Yo, that's one of the best moves.
Yeah,
That's one of the best moves out there.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Superman punch, right? To go to sleep, right? Like, yeah, it was dope, man. And
they definitely did their thing. It was definitely what it was billed to be. The hype behind it, it definitely lived up to the hype.
Yeah, shout out to my man B, who sent me a video that was talking about the long-term storytelling of the joints, and he said they had somebody mashed up a clip with Cody Rhodes telling Roman how Jimmy and Jay was going to leave him, and how Solo was going to leave him. And then when you think that you try and get it back together, you're going to lose your wise man, and then you'll be all alone, right? So like that was like either last year or 2 years ago, right? So he just out there all alone, and it goes into the narrative of him. And he said his contract's up next year. He may have 2 or 3 years after that, and then get into a business that's less taxing and demanding on his body. And, do what his cousin did and do what Cena did. Right?
Yeah,
and I think he has the ability to do so. Yeah,
that run been crazy, definitely.
Because Seth was supposed to be in the past Captain America movie, the last one that just came out.
Oh yeah, he was in something. I feel like he was in something. Yeah. I want to see he was in something real quick, but yeah, I thought maybe we might have seen Dean Ambrose come back, but
oh yeah, I definitely didn't think that.
Oh, I don't know how you doing over the AEW. I really tapped into the second night.
Okay. Stephanie McMahon kicked it off. I think she's done that 2 years in a row now, right?
I love Steph and Triple H in general.
Yeah, whenever, you know what I'm saying, she get out there.
She out here got a lot of content things going on too. She out here on that
content. She have a joint on ESPN.
Okay, I'm at to start tapping into that.
Yeah, though. She got the show on ESPN that basically, where she go around and talk to the wrestlers about their life story.
Right.
Yeah. Triple threat women's world championship match.
Right. So
Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley.
So if the men on Saturday night was the top of the food chain, they was next.
Yeah.
That triple threat match right there, that was the show for real. I ain't gonna say that was the show, but they definitely did their thing. Man, you love it. You love the energy.
Yeah.
You love it. I mean, we seen Sky winning. I seen that being the end.
I didn't see that. I seen Rhea getting the title back. I don't think Rhea ever loses in my mind. Right?
But see, I just felt like the way the story was being told of her being the underdog, and I'm just throwing her to the side. I felt like she was gonna pull it off for that simple fact, because it takes away from her everything if one of them beat her in that situation. It's like I'm as even though y'all power and all that, and I'm smaller. No, I'm just as good. I sit up there with y'all, and I think that's a better look than them two sitting alone. And she was just there as a prop, or I mean, she's not going to be because Shorty gets busy.
Yeah. I love when she be like,
I think she might need somebody. I think she might need somebody on the mic for her though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because she's Japanese,
right?
Her English isn't
what
Yeah, she don't cut promo for real. She just get busy.
But that's the only thing that might, I put promo when you look at a promo up there with your in-ring. Yeah. It definitely
true.
But they definitely
Yeah, then you had the Sin City Street fight with Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest.
That was pretty good. It's okay.
It was right.
Was the Lakers on? That was Sunday. I think I had to get up early, so I was watching it, but I was kind of like dozing off a little bit, trying to get some rest. I was kind of surprised, Drew, but I felt like Damian has been getting him a couple of times, so to make it fair and to keep it going, Drew got to win. He can't just keep taking L's. So I was shocked that he won, but it made sense that he won.
It was good. You had the Fatal 4-Way, Dominic Mysterio versus Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, and Penta.
Definitely ain't see Dominique winning. But I could. It's time for him though. He's a heel, and he got the heel thing, and then the whole Finn about to go back good again. It just made sense. And then when you see where we're gonna talk about it in a few minutes, where Brian is about to take it, it made sense to give Dominique the look. As a heel. His Nasty Dom. I like that little name for him though. So he's getting as far away from Ray.
Nasty Dom. You talking about Dirty Dom?
Oh, Dirty Dom, my bad.
That was nasty.
My bad. Dirty Dom, Nasty Dom. Same kind of shit. Like
Bro, it's been 2 or 3 years that he couldn't get on the mic and cut no promo because he got booed so bad. Right. But like the fans cheering him after he got the belt was insane. Like, right.
But see, I feel like the booing is just the.
It's all the same.
Right. The heels say like, long as I'm getting something out of you.
Yeah, the switch is crazy, right?
Right. You know, so as long as if you boo me, I want you to boo me as loud as possible. So I feel like he's really been trying to separate himself from his father's, you know, that's hard, especially with his father still being active.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be the, you know, that dirty dime shit work. And I think, you know, of course, I think as far as the squad, they with Finn ain't gonna be there too much longer.
Yeah.
And you know, I think Diamonds is a good heel, and he'll grow into being a good heel. He gotta get his weight up though. He's a little light, but
bro, like growing up, my favorite finishing move outside of the Razor's Edge was I love the Razor's Edge. Shout out to Razor Ramon, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
And the Frankensteiner.
Yeah.
Was my favorite move from the top rope.
Yeah, that's what that was.
And I'm sitting here watching this dude come out of goddamn NXT, and I'm reading his story and realizing that he's a former football player. He's a former Baltimore Raven. He couldn't beat out Patrick Ricard. Shout out to Project Pat, our current fullback for the Ravens. And he left football. And he went to the WWE. So I'm like, cool, I like Buddy. And then my daughter looks at me and like, you know, he's a Steiner. No, I didn't know he was a Steiner.
I told you he was a Steiner.
Was it you?
I told you he was a Steiner. We might have been sitting. I might have been at your house sitting. We talking about wrestling. And he was all right there. And I was like, you know, that's. I didn't know I didn't know whose son he was. I just found out recently that he Rick's son.
Rick's son. Yeah.
And then now he barks, so of course it makes sense. You do the barking thing, it makes sense.
Yeah.
We're going to tap into that in a second, though. We're going to talk about Braun Break in a second. Let's go ahead and finish WrestleMania. Then we'll talk about Braun Break.
Because we got to get to Raw after Mania.
Indeed.
Right? Yeah. So you had Randy Orton versus Joe Hendry. I love the spot. I love the look for Joe Hendry. Right.
I never heard of him.
Oh, I knew about he's TNA champion.
Okay.
And like he's been viral and he's a man over at TNA.
He remind me of the boy from Barbie. Rumble. What's my man name from Barbie?
Oh, you talking about Ryan Gosling?
Yeah, he reminded me of him a little bit.
I ain't never seen Barbie, but I know who Ryan Gosling is.
Yeah,
you got daughters.
I never seen Barbie either. I didn't know he was in
it. Maybe you never seen Barbie.
No, I've never seen Barbie.
I said maybe you never seen Barbie. It's okay.
No, I've never seen Barbie. I just know he's in it.
I hate
if I seen Barbie, I don't give a fuck. I'm not saying Barbie.
All right.
What the fuck? Be 43 and less than 2 months.
I'll find out later. I'll find out later if you see Barbie. Yeah.
That's fine.
With Joe Hendry going around and turning around and looking into the camera, and he got stunned.
Yo, while we here real quick, do you know your favorite RKO?
Yes.
What is it?
The RKO when Seth Rollins went to go do the hit.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
He launched
to start off WrestleMania. That's a WrestleMania. That's a WrestleMania where he turned in his Money in the Bank and beat took the belt from Roman.
Yeah.
That's to start off the best Evan Bourne. Went to do that flip that he do.
Okay, I ain't never seen him. I had to look it up.
You gotta Google that.
I'm look it up.
So he got he jump off the top rope. Maybe he jump off the top rope.
Yeah.
That way and flip this way.
Yeah.
And cool. RKO. Yo.
The 3 most dangerous letters in all of wrestling entertainment.
RKO. And he might got the best theme music too. It might be a conversation to be had, but he in there at least in the top. Yeah. So that was a nice little look. Where we at now?
Logan Paul and AJ Styles.
I didn't see none of that match. I fell asleep.
I love Logan Paul. Right. I know that could be problematic because he is the ultimate heel, but I appreciate where him and his brother came from and what they're actually doing and generating content to actually there's been a lot of people. I think I said this last week. A lot of people come to the WWE and just kind of do it, you know what I'm saying, short term. But Logan Paul took it seriously, and you can see the work that's happening for him in the ring and out. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to his drink. This is the official beverage of the WWE, Prime.
He got Prime?
Yeah, Prime is his.
I never had it before, but I've seen it.
Yeah, Prime is his. And you know what I'm saying? That I love his finishing move. That might be one of my favorites right now.
What do he do?
The pulverizer.
Oh, you did tell me.
Yeah. Like, he basically take you up and in the goddamn going about to suplex you, and then bring you down on your face, right? So he had you up and then cock it back, boom, and drop you down straight.
Yeah. I like Logan Paul. I like Logan Paul. Of course, you don't want to see AJ Styles. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah.
I don't know if him and what's the name? Because Cross. Well, that's a Monday Night Raw thing.
Cross, yeah.
We're gonna see how that all play out.
Yeah.
As far as that.
Then you had the women's tag team title championship. Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Did you see that?
I caught the end of it.
Yeah.
I wasn't really.
Yeah, it was decent. It was because it was a mystery of you know what I'm saying?
Right, because Bailey got hurt.
Yeah, it was a mystery partner.
I had a feeling, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Even though I seen Raw, I had a feeling that it wasn't gonna be a long-lived title run.
Yeah.
I just had a feeling. I had a feeling just how it played out. Then they had said already that they had matches before and all that. So something inside me just ain't. I didn't see Becky being no tag team champion with, and Shorty got the Intercontinental Championship too.
Yeah.
Like 2 titles and all that. I didn't see that being something that was going to be long lived. I didn't see it happening the next night on Raw, but
yeah,
I didn't see that being something that was going to be.
I think it was a decent thing. Have a main.
It felt like it felt like something like that, especially even when New Day won. It'd be like to me, it felt like it's setting something up for something else. Like, all right, they good guys, they heal, so you need that. You need somebody to come in and take it from the good guy, right? And then so the new heel group that's going on, they really going to push. Because at the end of the day, I don't see how the damn to go back. What's them guys' name? That fought New Day.
The War Raiders.
I don't see how they had a belt. I'm sorry. There's too many good tag teams you can put together. You can put together 2 superstars and do it like that before they have a belt and they're walking around with a belt for a long time. I don't see how that's going. Like they're not. I'm confused. When I seen they had the belts, I'm like, them? I thought they was going already.
No. What they used to be? Something Vikings or something? What they used to be?
Yeah, they been weird.
The old girl wouldn't walk out there.
He married the hub. They weird too. Yeah. They weird. Get them out of here. They not that exciting. Get them out of here. All right, then what we got?
Cody Stone Cold came back. Stone Cold.
Oh, I missed Stone Cold.
What?
I missed him. I didn't know Stone Cold came. What he did?
He came out on a 4-wheeler, rode it around the ring.
The regular Stone Cold 8-pack.
Yeah, he ran into the barrier, like pushed the lady back. She probably gonna sue WWE. They gonna have to give her tickets for the next 3 WrestleManias.
Right.
Yeah, and like he just looked at her like, "Bitch, you all right," which was funny, hilarious. And then he got up there and announced the attendance for the night on night 2. And then, you know what I'm saying, Steve Weiser was thrown at him, and he did that about 4 times.
The normal.
Yes, normal Stone Cold stuff. Shout out to Stone Cold. Austin 316. And the main event.
Don't ever come back to wrestling.
Oh, no, it's
never.
Yeah, it's a wrap. Yeah, you just get the pop. Everybody love you. We around. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. I did wish he Stone Cold stunned somebody. Like, I can get it anytime. Like, yeah, I wish that would have happened.
He used to get that off. Right.
Yeah, so main event of night 2, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. I could have did without it.
Right. I thought The Rock was going to be there. I thought we was going to see some kind of something.
Yeah.
We didn't see it.
Yeah.
I'm hearing little things about there possibly being I don't know. I think they're trying to get The Rock and Triple H back in the ring against each other one last time.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope not.
The Rock said, I heard he said something about why he didn't make it, but
he was saying he didn't want to be a part of it. Let them have a moment. Yada yada yada. We could always go back.
I need to see where this is going. As far as I'm not mad. Only reason I'm not mad at Cena winning is because of what happened Monday night.
Right.
So this is okay. Yes, this is what I want to see.
Did they set up for backlash? Backlash. Or they setting that up for?
Well, Cena counting down his dates, so I think they're going to use
dates left.
Right, they're not going to use Cena. I mean, you can probably do Backlash without having Cena.
He's the champion. I think you can't do it without him.
You can't.
I don't think you can.
As long as you got one of them belts moving around, as long as Jay busy or something, or you got something else in there, you can because it's Backlash, then it's SummerSlam.
Money in the Bank. It's Backlash, Money in the Bank, and then SummerSlam. I think that's the next order of PLE.
I don't know if I want to use a Cena rollout because Cena?
They got Clash in Paris. I want to say in July.
Right. I think it got to be Cena and what's the name at SummerSlam? Cena and All right, we're done with WrestleMania.
Yeah, moving on
We're
to
done
Raw.
with Mania.
Yeah, Raw after Mania.
First off, I wanted to say, because somebody else said this too. I think John Cena said this. Yo, when did RKO get Randy Orton get this big? He biggest. They said, but they say it was 290. I'm like, yo, what?
Yo, Randy Orton, bro.
Big as hell.
I seen him in real life. Like 2 of my legs is one. Is funny, and I said it, and I was like, "Damn, Randy Orton got his quad is the size of both of my legs combined." And then after that, got that on Monday night. I mean, Monday afternoon. What's his name said it? Pat McAfee.
Right. Well, I think Cena said it. Like, when did Randy become Batista?
Yeah, yeah. That one for huge.
Yeah. All right, so okay.
I know you're ready to cook. I'm gonna let you go. Go.
All right, no.
Go.
So I love seeing Randy Orton come out and RKO
John Cena.
RKO John Cena. That's what I want to see. Must see TV. RKO is that guy. I think you say that for SummerSlam though. What else I got? I knew Becky Lynch was gonna go bad. I felt that shit inside my heart. And I think it would make sense. It would make them happy if they end up putting her with whatever they end up calling this new fraction. We can go into that in if I'm going down the list real quick. Yeah. Cena and Viper going to work. Rusev is garbage. I don't know why they brought him back. The shit looked goofy. He looked dumb. I don't get it.
With it. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought Sammy was going to attack Jay.
I did not.
It was something about the energy, how he looked at him.
That's his guy.
All right, so who do you see being the first opponent for Jay?
Because
it's not going to be.
Yeah,
well, it might be.
Or some Shinsuke type shit, or Finn, something like that.
Because end of the day, what's name could. All right, so what's my man name that he just beat? That Ray just beat.
Who Ray just beat?
I'm at Jay. Who Jay just beat?
Gunther.
So Gunther came at Michael Cole, choked out my man Pat McAfee.
Yo, that was so bad. I was like, they did the whole spot just so the boys could get on the plane and fly back to the Superdome and be ready for the show on Tuesday back in Indianapolis. Because Ty Schmidt, D Butt, you know what I'm saying? Connor, they all jumped the barricade.
Yeah,
and
they
went
did.
after Gunther. He was like, hey man, all the security stopping y'all while I'm over here getting the life choked out of me.
Right, indeed. Ground. So I don't know where that's going to go. I don't know if we're going to see Pat McAfee against Gunther or how that plays out. But let's say Gunther, I don't know. Gunther got a rematch clause.
Yeah.
So I can see a situation where in this rematch clause in that match, somehow somebody calls him that win.
Yeah.
Or somebody interferes as far as McAfee or Michael Cole or But I'm interested in seeing where Jay go. Like I said, Rusev's garbage. Yeah, so Ron Breaker with Seth. Yeah. Was beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. How that all played out was so gorgeous to see. It's like that's why you watch wrestling.
Yeah.
That's why you watch it.
Who did
and I think, huh? What do you say, bro?
I said, who did he spear? Oh, he speared Roman. Yeah.
He is set up now to be. He need a mouthpiece. He got the physical. He got it physically.
Braun.
Yeah. You put him with Seth. You put him with Heyman.
Yeah.
I think Becky slides. I think Becky.
You think it's gonna be a whole new faction?
It's gonna be a whole new faction. I can see one more guy.
Do you think which one breaks up?
Who?
The other joint.
They keep them, but they small time now. Especially once Philly.
How many factions do you need? I think too many factions make it weird.
It do, but no, because like when you had the bloodline and you had who was the bloodline and I'm going at? It's going. What's name going to be coming around soon? Huh?
It wasn't a faction.
They were the old bloodline versus new bloodline, but before that,
that
you
was
had
one PLE event,
right. But then you had the bloodline. Who else they fought in the cage? When you had
that was Cody putting a bunch of people together.
all right, but when you had rest in peace to my man. What's my man name? What's his name's son? Who passed away from the he got sick.
Oh, you talking about?
You know exactly who I'm talking about. The one who could flip his body and all that.
Nope.
Bro.
I don't know.
He just passed away. He had the white boy who had the dreads. His father is
Bray Wyatt. Yeah.
When you had Wyatt and them against
the Wyatt Six.
When you had them against Roman and them, and you always need that kind of. So I definitely see it being a faction because that's how you build up those guys to be the next guys. That's how we got.
Randy.
That's how we Randy. That's how we ended up getting. Well, Cody didn't necessarily work out like that until later on, but I think that's what builds up the young guys. So I think I could see it being guys that's a little shakier, guys that got it, but just need to be around. Look at Batista end up being after being with Batista wasn't even nowhere when he got with Evolution like that. You get what I'm saying? So The Rock with the Nation. You get what I'm saying? So I can definitely see it being that. I don't know who else they implement, and I think it'll be a while. Of course, you know, he might take the belt. He got to go get the belt. He might. I don't know.
What sort of picture you sent said that'll work. I don't even know who the other dude is and why you
his name was
somebody else to it.
He was in NXT. Right, he was in NXT. Nasty. He had the belt too. He was in NXT. Came up. Was up there for a little bit. Ain't really worked any with AEW. Now he signed back with
he back with WWE.
Right, but
I didn't know that. Yeah,
the shit he can do.
Him. Yeah, I don't know that, buddy.
The shit he can do. He nice.
Okay.
He nice, but that's what I'm saying. You put him around the right guys.
Yeah.
And then you give him and Braun, they go get the titles, the tag team titles, and make the tag team titles legit again because you got them goofy boys running around with the belts. Like, no, the New Day ain't even legit. Get them two boys, get some real boys in here tag teaming.
Yeah.
The last real tag team for real was the Usos when they had it when they was Roman and them.
Yeah.
I like the Street Profits. I like them, but I didn't need to break them up too. It's time to invest in the tag team division and get some strong tag teams in it. Like when New Day was strong.
Yeah.
Like when when even when the Usos was the Uso Penitentiary. You get what I'm saying? You need that kind of energy back. I don't think you got that.
Yeah.
So it's time to step it up. Street Profits either had them step up, but the Road Rage or the fake ass Road Warriors, whatever.
The Road Rage.
Earthquake and
War Raiders Road Rage.
Earthquake and motherfucking Typhoon. Get the niggas out of here. Let's get some real motherfuckers in here wrestling. So I can see whoever they add might be the tag team. Didn't Damian Priest and Finn have it at one belt at one time?
Yep.
We need something like that. We need something like that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm interested in seeing that. Okay. Yeah, that spirit, that boy's spirit is vicious. Yeah. Braun Breaker, 26 miles an hour.
Dog. I thought he killed Actual Speed. Was that Rumble? That was Rumble. That was.
Oh yeah, I seen that. That
motherfucker bounced off that did the daggone rope work. Bro, I thought he killed Speed.
All he need is to be around that championship. But I don't see how you do it without him getting the belt. So I'm trying to think. Jay got the belt, and then who else got the belt?
What?
Oh, Cena. Jay got the belt, Cena got the belt.
Those are two different belts, right?
Right. I don't see how.
Yeah.
I don't see how you make
heavyweight championship and undisputed.
Seth got to be heavyweight champ. He got to be.
I mean, he was the inaugural heavyweight champ.
Right. He got to be though.
For a long time. He lost it. Last WrestleMania when he lost it.
Right.
He lost it to Drew, and then Drew
to make this happen. Yeah, right. In the same night to make this. I don't know. We're gonna see how it play out though.
Yeah.
We'll see how it play out though.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So through the change up and all that, I changed my leg. This has been Brothers Talking Shit Entertainment, episode 3. So make sure y'all up on
Mobland.
Your friend. Huh?
Your friends and neighbors.
Your friends and neighbors.
Mobland.
And Mobland.
Yeah.
And we
go
still
see
tapping in. Definitely go see Sinners, and we still tapping into to wrestling.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna end up doing, we're gonna talk about it. We might do a movie or something a week or something like that. You know what I mean? Because we got 2 shows we watch. We can talk later.
Yeah.
This has been Brothers Talking Shit Entertainment. We love y'all. Holla at us. Oh yeah. Brothers Talking Shit, episode 179 will be dropping on Sunday. Sorry, it was Easter. We got families. Shit happens. So if y'all rocking with us there, we'll be back. Squad to be back. Ain't nothing changed.
Crazy.
Just the brother verse. Just the brother verse. Oh yeah. Ooh wee.
Yeah.
You better tap in.
All right.
All right, bro. Love you, man.
Love you too.
All right.